When I received my scholarship to come and study to the UK, I was literally ecstatic as I have kept it a secret for ages until I was certain about it. Like, who would have thought that a guy who was constantly bullied in school, in a family who wasn't well off, would go to the UK and study without paying a penny? Since then, I started believing that I was no longer in a dry land and that my Titanic is working and moving. To make long story short, I became a member of NUJ, or National Union of Journalists, based in the UK and in Ireland since 2012. And I became a course rep in our journalism department at Bangor. I thought that everything from then on would be much easier for me, like getting a job that I'd like. However, the reality was, when I returned to the Philippines, I was constantly rejected hundreds of times, or maybe thousands. I wasn't happy at all at the time. I had doubts. I started to question my worth again, and I wasn't even certain which direction I'd take again. Then, back in 2015, I received an offer and started to work as an IELTS trainer, and eventually became the IELTS director for a renowned test preparation center here in the Philippines. And then I received another opportunity to work as the general manager for a startup company here in Cebu. I remember very vividly that I had too many promises that were never really fulfilled. To make a long story short, I quit the job, and I ended up going back to being the IELTS director for another test preparation center here in the Philippines, who would open their base in Cebu. I had an aha moment then when a former student of mine invited me for a coffee and said to me that I helped him recreate his stories, and that he's now successful, and that I inspired him and I changed his life. That was very rewarding and very fulfilling, because that was the time validated me that I was really doing an excellent job. And you know what? That night, I redefined what success really meant for me, and that I'm only successful if I have created successful stories as well. That was really quite an eye-opener for me, and that's what fuels me to do more and actually be more, so I can help others more. Now, it is my absolute goal to help candidates worldwide obtain their score requirement by using test preparation strategies, which I have learned both in the UK and here in the Philippines. And that's what I do because it gives me pure joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. My name is Roland, and I'm the founder of iEngtests.